I'm going to throw something else into the mix here. A number of you have asked me, either directly on the air or in emails, Michelson, the people from the Census Department keep coming to my house and wanting me to fill out and do more of a survey. Do I have to do that? Well, I'm not going to give anybody any legal advice here, but I resent the continuing scam of government intrusion as much as the next person. And the census is over. It's every 10 years. The counting of us is over. But just like any other government program, once the money starts coming in and they have people hired and they have all these people collecting checks and you have departments, and they don't want to go away. It's like any other government program. They have to figure out a way to justify their existence. So in addition to just counting us, now they're using the census to do surveys on economics, on lifestyle issues, and a bunch of other things. And I've had a couple of these show up at my house too, and mysteriously, after about a day or two, I can't find them. I don't know what happens to them. They maybe fall into a crevice somewhere behind a chair, or maybe under the couch, or maybe under a pad, or somewhere in the chair. And I know they're in the house somewhere, but I never can quite lay my hands on them. So after a few more days, I usually get a little bluebird reminder in the front of my house, tucked underneath the handle on the storm door, that a census worker had been there and asking, where's our form? And I always mean to contact them and call them back, and I always mean to do it. But I'm just right now in the process of not refusing. No, I'm not refusing to fill it out. I'm just doing the traditional passive-aggressive thing that Iowans always do. However, so the point is, do I have to fill that out? Do you have to fill that out? Or should you fill it out? The should is no. Are you supposed to? The answer is yes. Well, what happens if you don't? Well, here's what the code says, the fine print. Whoever, that would be us, being over 18 years of age, that would be us, refuses or willfully neglects, when requested by the Secretary or by any other authorized officer or employee of the Department of Commerce or Bureau of Agency there for the act, and to answer to the best of his knowledge any of the questions in any of the schedules submitted to him in connection with the census. All right, stop there. The census is over. Then they add, or survey. Back under the law here. You could be fined not more than $100. Whenever answering questions described in this section, if you falsify, if you lie to the Census Bureau, you could be fined up to $500. Notwithstanding any provision of this title, no person shall be compelled to disclose information relative to his religious belief or membership in a religious body. Well, some people have said I shouldn't have to do this because this violates my Fourth Amendment rights, unreasonable searches and seizures, and the right to privacy of your stuff. I agree with that, except you got this U.S. code that says you could be fined $100 if you don't comply. Upon further inspection and research, the different sources I came across on the internet say, well, yeah, all that's true, and the Fourth Amendment is all that kind of stuff, and you could be fined and all that stuff, but as far as we know, as far as we can tell, there has never been anybody fined or prosecuted under the census survey issues. So it's on the books. You have to answer. It's also in our history that nobody's ever been prosecuted, and I'm not absolutely sure about that. I'm absolutely not sure about that. But the conventional wisdom of people observing this who have thought about it and have some expertise in this are unaware of anybody being fined. So, does it violate the Fourth Amendment? Yeah, I think it does. But that's just my opinion. So, don't cut. But there's also a statute, 13 U.S. Code 221, that says, hey, you got to answer. They have ways of making you talk, and they are all monetary. Should you cooperate? That's up to you. But I'm still doing my Iowa passive aggressive. This is Tina. Good morning, Tina.
Hi, Jen.
Hi.
I just want to let you know that they're really only persecuting you people in Ankeny.
Really? What did we do wrong?
Well, Ankeny's decided they've grown so much that they're asking for a midterm
okay.
census so they can get more of the federal pie.
Well, my listeners can tell you I haven't grown a bit.
So the rest of us aren't being persecuted.
Well,
it's just you Ankenyites.
Only Ankenoids are being harassed by. Okay, now we actually asked them to do this to us. Somebody
Yeah, apparently someone up there did. They wanted more of the federal pie.
Well, that's the other thing. It says it's in your interest to respond because this is how governments decide and determine how to divvy up federal benefits.
Yep.
That's another reason not to do this.
Well, don't you want more for your little school children and all those people?
I don't want to steal from my neighbors, and I don't mind if we take money out of Johnston and give it to people in Ankeny, but I don't want to do that to any other part of the
Well, that's what they're doing. They're taking money from me in Indianola and giving it to you in Ankeny.
Well, I guess I'm sorry I blew up then. Hey, thank you, Tina. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Bye.